Yo guys, it's Fujia1 or Jamie, whatever you want to call me, man. I'm just here to make a new video because I need an update, you guys, on my life because it's all about social networking these days. Not really, I'm just kind of bored and I kind of feel like the one guy that follows me, the two guys that follow me, or the random guy that stumbles upon my video and wants to see what I'm up to, here's a video for him. So anyway, just kind of update for the past 6 weeks, kind of good stuff happening, bad stuff too. I think the good outlives the bad, but we'll get into it. I guess going with the good first is because I was here to hear the good stuff first. Is I got a ukulele today, actually just today. Been playing with this for the past like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, when I really should have been studying or whatever. Because I'm kind of studying at 10 o'clock at night now for a Mandarin test, but whatever. Trying to figure out how to tune it. I've watched like over at least 45 videos on YouTube, on Metacafe, about tuning. They're all great videos. It's just I'm too of a dimwit to understand them, and I can't do it. So I'm going to go to a ukulele expert, my friend, who's going to like show me how to do it. So that's kind of cool. I don't have to pay for that. So that's cool. Going to Guitar Club. They already know how to play the ukulele there. Because it looks like a mini guitar, doesn't it? Kind of. Mini acoustic one, at least. So yeah, that's the acoustic thing right there. I mean the ukulele right there. And other news for instruments. By the way, this is my first instrument. What I really like the sound of is the steel instrument, which I kind of want to just show this to you real quick. Anyway, I'm probably sure you could hear that, but that doing 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 noise, so I can't really fake it. But that's kind of what this steel drum makes if you didn't know what it was. I didn't know what the actual instrument was called. So that's if you guys just didn't know what it was. Yeah, that looks very interesting. That I might want to get. But what the problem is, I have $500 that I was kind of saving for an iPad. But I really like that. I really want to play that instrument. I mean, this is a good instrument, no doubt. I want to learn it. But that one's like really cool for me. But my parents were like, you need to learn how to play this one first, then you can buy it. But I could be like, since I'm on debit card, I can just be like, go on Musician's Friend and buy that thing. Thinking that, but I don't really want to do it because who knows? I actually might not even want to play it. But that's like $250 to get that drum, one of the drums. And an iPad, $500. So who knows? I could get an iPad and save up for it. Who knows? I mean, this was a $35 instrument. The other one's $250, so there is a little difference there. So I can understand where my parents are coming from. But yeah, I'm talking really fast, man, and I'm getting into this video. So those are two good things. So either an iPad's coming up, or either or another instrument that I could just show you. Maybe I can do some stuff for that because I wouldn't actually mind recording me because I could hear it back. Cool, cool, and cool. Other good news is doing Japanese school this Saturday, starting finally. I don't know how well I'm going to like it. I'm really pumped for it. I'm really excited. The only thing though is normally the first day of school you don't do anything, so I have to wait probably till like 3 weeks in probably to actually get to Japanese stuff. But who knows? Maybe it'll be really fun. Maybe a really good first day of school, like my freshman first year. Sophomore was kind of just like, I've already done this. Yeah. But hopefully it's not going to be that boring, man. So I'm really pumped for that. Yeah, man. It's fun. I get, if you're a Catholic or Christian, I'm not sure if Protestant people do it, but get confirmed to the church. So I've gone through like religious for like past like 9 years. It's like suicide every single time you go, man. It's so boring. So I have to cope with that by being really hyper. Normally I say I look like a class clown, but in a way it gets time by, so that's good. That's good. Good for me, man. That's good stuff, man. So anyway, I'm gonna be like, yeah, and so I'm gonna graduate from that religious ed, and I'll never have to go to CCD ever again. And I'll be confirmed. And hopefully I don't ever have to go to church again, but I highly that's gonna happen with my parents. But who knows? That's good news because I'm graduating. I get to see my family. Also, I get like $150 from my parents and maybe like $50 from my aunt. So around $200 from that. So that's good. That's good. Good for being religious. Yeah. Other good news. Oh yeah. But, I mean, not really significant good news for me, but well, maybe not for you or you interested. But my phone died I restored it and I bricked it and I just couldn't figure out what to do. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to buy a new phone. So I kind of just threw it in my in my closet with the drawer and be like, I'll come back to this later sometime, like a month or whatever, which I ended up doing. I got a T-Mobile Sidekick. It was a good, it's a really good phone, but I spent $100 on it, which I kind of regret because I knew I was going to go back to the iPhone. I knew I was eventually going to be able to fix it. But anyway, so this just started magically working again. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just switch back to it, which I did. But now this other $100 phone lying around. So that's all right. But, you know, I got my phone working again, which is kind of important. Other good news, did good on my math test, if you guys really care. Yeah, school's not that fun. But now kind of weaseling our way into the bad stuff. School for the past like 2 weeks has been absolutely insane. I got to do book reading, which I'm not really a big reader anyway, but so I'm really still a reader, and I have to finish like an entire book within like 3 weeks. On top of the biggest project of our year, of sophomore year, in English class. So that's a dual for that one class, which is a pain in the butt. You have no other homework, but it's just you have so much stuff you have to get done with that. Then on top of that, my social studies teacher is like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a test and a project on top of that. Okay, so that's 2 projects, reading and test. Math is like we have like a quiz every single week, so that's kind of annoying. That's like a regular class. Mandarin, we have like 2 quizzes every week, and then tests like every 2 weeks. So that's going on top of all this. These are regular classes. Physics, easiest class ever. Don't really need to deal with that. Mandarin's not really hard, but you still got to study for it. I still study. I mean, I'm studying right now, 10 o'clock at night. But yeah, that's kind of fun, man. Really deep stuff right there. And PE, and I have study, so study helps a lot because I kind of procrastinate. And right now, when I really should be researching or really should be studying instead of making a video, I'm doing that because the more stuff I have, the more likely I am to procrastinate. Like if I just have regular homework, I'm gonna get it done ASAP. But it's like I have a big project, I'll just procrastinate the last minute. So yeah, that's a good fact, fun fact about me. Or if my teachers are gonna watch this, they'll be like, "Yeah, you're not doing that. We're deleting your video right now." And you know what? You need to use proper grammar on the internet and talk with pronunciation or talk slower. And I don't really care. Okay, I'm like really, I'm in a good mood right now. So I'm making a video in a kind of a hyper mood. Like it or not, I might sound like an idiot. But you know, I don't really care. I don't really care about the comments I get. Because either way, I look like an idiot. So you're going to show this to your friends, and I look like an idiot, but I get more views. But I don't really care about that either. It's just kind of like, I'm sharing my opinion with you. I'm updating you. I'm going on my time to make a video. And you know what? I'm doing that. So anyway, school, kind of busy. Not fun. But other good news, kind of weaseling my way back out to good news. I'm making a dodgeball club. Oh, dodgeball club. It's going well pretty far. Good. It's going pretty well so far. Hopefully it doesn't get denied by the school because that would be kind of sucky. But yeah, by the end of the year, we're going to be throwing dodgeballs at each other. It's going to be so much fun. And I've been working on my arm. So yeah, at the gym. So that's good stuff too. It's getting better weather out right now in New England, which is pretty good. It's like 50s now, with the occasional like snow because we're supposed to get like a snowstorm of like a foot on Friday, which is not fun. I hate snow now. I'm like going to die when I hear it. And I got a new email. Let's see. DeviantArt, get your art shown in LA. No, because my artwork sucks. So anyway, kind of getting into the bad news. My PS3 died, and now I've kind of gone full circle with 8th generation consoles or whatever. I don't really know the generation of video games. I just don't consoles that we're in right now, except for so I've gone through 360 dead, bought a new one though. That wasn't because of Red Ring of Death though, so don't worry. It's just another error which I don't really want to go into. My Wii broke, not because it's notorious for malfunctioning, nor was it the Wii's fault. I was playing GameCube on it, and my brother tried to jump over the cord, and it kind of came colliding down, and then over the next like 3 weeks after that, the disk drive just kind of didn't work. So I'm not gonna blame it on my brother. He tried to get over it. Maybe I should have put the wire down or whatever. I don't know. It's no one's really fault. It just broke, and so I never really used the Wii anyway. But it's kind of fun to go back and play it for like 15 minutes or whatever, so can I get that 15 minutes of enjoyment? But that broke, so I don't have a Wii anymore, and now my PS3 got RSOD, which is not fun, so I'm going to elaborate on that a little bit. RSOD is like red screen of death, and it's like red ring of death kind of. So you can't really do anything on the console. It's just this big red screen whenever you boot it up. Even when you put it in restore mode, you can't do anything. It gives you this big red screen, which is really annoying. And it's just like, please call Sony Support Center. I'm like, okay, I'll do that, but I'll try to swap out the hard drive first, which I did, and still red RSOD thing, big red screen. It had like Chinese, Japanese. I think it even had a Hebrew, Yiddish, English, French, Russian. Taglish, there's everything there. It's just like, there's like, every single language you can think of, it's there, man. It actually, I don't think English is on the first slide either. It's like on the second slide, so I'm like, what does it say? What? I don't know that. I know Japanese a little bit, but I wasn't able to, like, translate it to English because I'm not that good yet, or if I will ever be. But, if you feel, man, you know what I'm feeling. Anyway, so, that's what I'm feeling, man. So, anyway, my PS3 is dead, so I'm like, I'll call them up now. Because I can't fix it, and they're going to be kind of... So I'm like, yo, reception lady. Obviously, this is a paraphrased version, and I didn't actually say this, but this is what I wanted to say. So, like, yo, what's up, reception lady? I'd be like, yeah, I have this, like, big red glaring screen. I'm like, okay, well, just give me your serial number so we can diagnose the problem. I'm like, okay. It's like a 20-digit serial number. It's ridiculous. It takes me so long to say it to the woman. Then she's, like, typing on her computer. And, like, wanted me to re-say it, like, 3 times, because I don't know. She was just stupid at phone. So, yeah, after that, she's like, oh, yeah, you have to send it in. I'm like, why do I need to send in my stupid serial number? Dude, woman, I don't care. Could you just tell me that? So I'm like, could you tell me what's wrong with it? Be like, oh, yeah, I don't have the authority to tell you. I'm like, yeah, piss off. And I'm like, this is what I actually did say to her. It's like, she was like, well, at first, she was saying, well, you can send it in for $100, and I'm like, no, my PS3 is only like a year old, and not even, well, a little over, maybe like a month or two, and you know what? It broke. It broke. So it broke, and at least I think like the warranty should at least cover that for like 2-3 years at least, and then you have to pay the $100. But no, it's something like $100 to send it in, and I'm like, you know what? No, because you guys are kind of annoying. No, I didn't say that to her. Now this is what I said to her. Obviously this is more harsh than I told her, but this is what I just said to her. It's like, okay, yo, reception lady, you have a really pissed off customer right now, and I want you to tell your manager right now saying that a customer is really pissed because their console is barely over a year old, and now their $300 console no longer works, and they have to spend money to fix it. So that wasn't fun. That wasn't fun. So my PS3 is RIP. Buy PS3. I'm never going to buy from you guys ever again. Xbox is kind of a different story because you get more perks with it. So that's what leaves me. PS3 was kind of good because everything was kind of free with it. But then you end up spending the same amount of money over a 2-year period because your PS3 breaks, and you gotta go buy. You gotta fix it, man. And it's not fun, man. It's just not fun, man. It's just not fun. So anyway, that's kind of what's happened over the past 6 weeks or something like that. I don't really know the exact time. But man, that's some deep stuff right there. And I think I'm gonna make another video sooner or later, like right after this, because I'm in a good mood for making some videos and ranting. But anyway, so obviously, I think to me that I'm more positive than negative for this video. I got an instrument. I'm either getting an iPad or another instrument. My phone's working. I'm starting dodgeball club. I'm doing pretty well in school, to be quite honest. The only piss off things are my PS3 not really working, and also the amount of homework that I've gotten. So yeah, I think it outweighs that. And I'm kind of running out of time. I got like 30 seconds left, man. But you know what, man? It doesn't really matter, man. Because it doesn't matter. Because, I can talk forever how long I want, man. Until my bedtime. Or, well, I shouldn't actually say because I'm like 16. Or like 16 and a half now. When I want to go to bed. So I'm going to leave you guys with something to think about. Should I get an iPad or should I get steel drums? What do you guys think? Leave in the comments below if you watched this video. Thanks for watching, and bye. Mwah!